Welcome back to this Pokémon LeafGreen walkthrough. In the last part we defeated Gym Leader Giovanni and got the 8th and final gym badge. In this part we'll head towards the Pokémon League. In order to get to the Pokémon League you must first head west out of Viridian City through Route 22. Blue will challenge you to one last fight before the Elite Four on the exact same spot where you had your second fight with him way back in the beginning of the game. Except for higher levels, his team hasn't changed much since you last encountered him in Saffron City. His first Pokemon is as always Pidgeot. If you want to take Pidgeot out with a physical attacker, then you must be ready with X attacks if it uses FeatherDance. Other than that, Pidgeot shouldn't pose a huge threat to you. By this point your team should have something to take out a flying type. Blastoise is next, and like the last time, it still hasn't got any good moves in its moveset. Hit it hard with a super effective attack to take it out. Rhyhorn is as always very easy to take out with a grass or a water type move, but if you are at a lower level than it, you run the risk of being hit with Horn Drill. Horn Drill is a one-hit KO move, meaning that it will knock out any Pokemon regardless of their stats. These moves will only work against lower level Pokemon, and they have a very poor accuracy of minimum 30%. Exeggcute is not a huge threat either, as long as he has status healing items with you. It will certainly try to paralyze, poison or put you to sleep, but other than that it can only use SolarBeam to do damage, and without Sunny Day, SolarBeam is a 2-turn attacking move. Growlithe is at a higher level than before, but its moves are still mediocre. Have a special attacking Pokemon ready or use X attacks to counter the effects from Intimidate. Sometimes the effects of Intimidate can mean that the Pokemon being attacked survives with just a few hit points left. And when battling gym leaders, your rival or the Elite Four, you then run the risk of them using a Hyper Potion or a Full Restore. Alakazam is one of the few real threats on Blue's team. It has Disable, which might prevent you from using what could perhaps be your only super effective attack against it. It would therefore be wise to have several attacks available to knock Alakazam out. Remember that Alakazam is highly vulnerable to physical attacks. A strong normal type would therefore be just as useful as a Darkrai and Bug type Pokemon. Heading north on Road 23 will bring you to the badge check gates. There are 8 of them, and at each gate a guard will check if you have enough gym badges to get through. While you are on Route 23 you can catch Sandslash and Primeape, but most likely you will already have caught their pre-evolutionary forms. Even though you have gone through the badge check gates, you still have one more obstacle before facing the Elite Four. You have to pass through Victory Road, which is a big cave full of tough trainers. We will go through Victory Road in the next part.